So we're going to start with looking at the history of the atom today and looking at the scientists involved in this. We're going to start with this chemist, John Dalton. So Dalton's theory of the atom included the several ideas. So he believed that atoms were these tiny hard spheres. He also believed that atoms could not be created or destroyed. He also found that the elements that are present, all of them have the same type of atom, and he thought that all matter is made up of these tiny particles called atoms. This was the only statement that was correct. The other statements were proved to be false. Moving on from Dalton, we have J.J. Thomson. So J.J. Thomson actually conducted an experiment using cathode tubes, and what he found was the presence of a subatomic particle known as the electron. So this led to the formation of a brand new model of the atom. This model was known as the plum pudding model. So the plum pudding model consists of a positive ball of charge, and this positive ball of charge has negative electrodes scattered throughout it, electrons scattered throughout it, sorry. A bit like plums in a pudding. So this was a really important model for scientists at the time and really crucial in understanding the atom. Rutherford carried out a really important practical, the gold leaf experiment or the scattering experiment. So this practical involved a tiny, very thin piece of gold foil and tiny alpha particles being fired at it. And what he found by placing detectors all the way around this gold foil is that most of those particles went straight through. A very few amount were deflected and a very small amount bounced straight back. So this made Rutherford understand the fact that the center of an atom contains this really dense nucleus with these electrons that are scattered throughout, and so that most of the atom is empty space. Niels Bohr, another scientist involved in the discovery of the atom, discovered electron shells. So he found that this positive central nucleus is surrounded by these fixed energy levels for electrons, and that only a specific number of electrons can fit within these shells. So this was another really important discovery, because prior to that, scientists thought that electrons were just scattered throughout the atom randomly, but they were actually not. So going back to Rutherford now, he actually discovered the proton and was involved in the discovery of the proton. So he found that the positive central nucleus can actually be subdivided into these positive particles called protons. So a very important discovery. Moving on from Rutherford, James Chadwick actually discovered another subatomic particle which doesn't have a charge, and that was the neutron. So this all culminated in the current theory that is taught at GCSE, the nuclear model of the atom. So this nuclear model contains fixed electron shells, positive protons in the nucleus, with neutrons as well, depending on the atom, and then these electrons scattered throughout. So thank you very much for watching this video. I do hope that you found it useful in understanding chemistry and the topic area. I will be posting all of the different topics at GCSE because of the fact that I am a chemistry teacher. I've been teaching the subject for 8 years now. So I'll be posting all of those different topics, and please like, comment and subscribe on this video in order to get more content like this. Thank you.